All right. Hey guys, welcome to another video. The Lay of Game is back on this week. Back to back weeks, baby. We did it. Let's go. This is the week after the Super Bowl. The Seahawks beat the Patriots. Let's just get right into it. Seahawks pretty much just showed they're the better team. Way
Yep.
better team. It was a close
PTA.
game for a good bit. To be very honest, I think a bit of coaching kind of stopped this game a little bit. And another thing I have to say there with the coaching also, I just think the Seahawks didn't really play that much to be like the Seahawks didn't really like try their absolute damnedest to win this game. And it's just because they were playing against a weaker team. And that's just no offense to the Patriots, but at the end of the day, the schedule, I think that's probably what helped a lot the most. They're a great team. Don't get me wrong. I think what really got them all the way here was just that schedule in the end. And I hate saying it because that Denver game would have been better if someone like Bo Nix was there. But it's all hypotheticals. He made it to the Super Bowl,
Yeah, I mean, as much
but
as as much as I would love to say that the Patriots were really their schedule, that's the same sentence we can say for literally every team that's ever won the Super Bowl or made it to the Super Bowl. I mean, you need luck to be able to get there. Like that's just you you need luck to win in the National Football League.
Luck, luck is just opportunity and preparation, man. I mean,
Exactly.
I don't see the problem with people saying luck. The end of the story is nobody's going to remember what schedule they had in 2 to 3 years. They're going to remember they got there, but they did lose. They're going to remember that too. So
Yeah. I
I think. Sorry,
no, I mean you're fine. Go ahead.
I think another thing when I bring up coaching, I think Vrabel played this too carefully. I think
Yeah.
on that offense side, he played too. Drake May, in the first half of the season when he was having that insane MVP season, I know the easy schedule. He was letting the ball loose. He was taking risky throws, but making
I
excellent throws. I get. We're going against this insane DB room, but at some point, you just got to throw him deep if you're not
I
getting anything done.
I
Yeah,
would
literally, they had nothing going on
I don't
rushing. They
think
had
you
nothing
could have.
going on passing.
yeah.
At some point, you just
I
got to
mean, he
start
made
saying, "Fuck
insane
it."
deep throw plays near the end of the
Look,
game. I mean, the thing is that their whole play calling sheet was just, oh, we're gonna throw these little small first
Like
downs,
they
all
had
this,
they had
all that.
opportunities, but
I just think that Jacob's right. Throwing into that secondary is dangerous. I do agree that Drake May, the game plan of just having Drake May keep the ball like for as long as he did, just that was the mistake, right? He should have been throwing the
they should have let him out of the pocket more.
exactly.
He would have. It would have been a much closer game if, say, Drake May rolled out to the right and he got outside of someone like William Afe or something like that. If you get outside, Drake May is not just the white boy who can't run. That
Yeah.
motherfucking run.
And
He's
he
good. He's
he would have
fast.
had
I
a
mean,
lot
you've seen
more
it multiple
opportunities
times.
to have the play develop around him. He was just kind of waiting for the play to develop downfield. He didn't really do
They
much
stuck him in the
outside.
pocket and said, "Don't move."
Exactly.
mhm.
I do agree. Airing it out, like I don't think you can do that against the secondary. I think
Nah, you can't.
you kind of he did play it right. It's just that he needed to be more versatile in the pocket and outside of the pocket.
Although Lennon did crash out when Tariq Woolen let up a touchdown.
I don't know why trade
And
Tariq
like I said,
Woolen.
that was near the end of the game when finally their playing calling sheet was, hey, let's try to rip a few balls down deep down the field. So I think the question is you're having a lot of turnovers, but when if you could have had a lot of turnovers throwing the ball deep, but when you have your defense has been pretty stifling for a lot of the game, you know, I mean they're the reason why the game was kept so close. I mean, for some reason, I think you should just let that offense rip the ball out.
I,
Just
I'd agree with that, but if you go back and look at a few times where Drake May had an option to throw it, he wasn't able to because that O line was ass. I love Will Campbell, one of my favorite picks in this draft. He looked ass in the Super Bowl, and I mean that's to be expected of a rookie. But after looking as good as he did all year, I expected to see some sort of retaliation to this defensive line. But he got his ass beat for 60
And
minutes.
and to be
It was bad.
yeah, to be fair to
Yeah.
Mike Vrabel though,
So did
to be fair
I
to
think the other what is his name? The other
McDonald.
lineman?
Oh,
No,
um,
I the Morgan Moses. He also did not have a great game either.
Yeah.
I don't think. So it was a tough time on that whole line. So it sucked.
To be
Yeah.
fair to Vrabel though, I think we're hindsight 2020 up until the fourth quarter when the Seahawks really started to pull away. And of course the Patriots did have a minor comeback at that point as well. But I do think that him trying to play it safe and not accidentally give the Seahawks a winning field position by just having Drake May air it out, I think that was really the right decision in the moment. Like hindsight 2020, we can say he played too carefully, but in the moment, what was he supposed to do? Just throw it into a stacked secondary and have them score the
Yeah.
football? Like
Aaron freaking Rodgers did that.
Aaron freaking Rodgers has
But there's A-Rod.
one Super Bowl.
You know.
Drake May has how many?
How many years has A-Rod been in the league?
Too many damn years.
Essentially,
mean,
it just felt like the
yeah.
Patriots got punched in the mouth and then just had no response. That's what this game was.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. We all saw it coming. I don't think that there were many answers for that defense. This 5th ranked all time, I think, and I forget the exact measurement they used, but one of the best measurements to find out how good a team was, they were 5th ranked among all NFL teams of all time. So I mean, that is legendary. That's a hard team to beat. It's just tough.
and the entire defense will take pay cuts when contract years come, and they'll stay. That's exactly what's going to happen.
You're losing. Well, I mean, you aren't losing anybody this year. You're keeping most.
No, you guys have a
But-
solid chance to run it back. Like,
Next year, good luck paying everybody.
No,
Nick
they're
Lawrence
all
asking for max
they're all
contract.
going to take pay cuts, guys. Trust. I'll go and talk to them myself.
Kenneth Walker, Jaguars legend.
If K9 leaves, I will.
I'm
K9's
calling
going
it
to
now. I think
K9's going to leave.
He
I
can't-
think K9's gonna go to the Jags. Travis Etienne's leaving, so
they don't need him.
Or
Bro.
likely
to
Sharp needs
leave.
go. Sharp needs to go.
Maybe.
I would rather have K9 than Sharp.
Can we talk about though how the kicker got robbed of MVP?
Yeah, Jason Myers
What
deserved
was up with that?
MVP.
That was so stupid.
If I
wanted
remember-
to see a kicker MVP.
If I remember correctly, he had 17 points.
18 points.
18
he
points?
outscored the Patriots.
Yes.
Flat out.
It was genuinely like, as much as I love K9, Jason Myers kind of
Jason
carried
Myers.
the team for the first 3
By the way,
quarters.
also scored the most points in a year of all time,
Oh,
more
yeah.
than LaDainian Tomlinson.
Yeah.
That's for what's it called? Including postseason.
Yeah,
I
including
think
postseason.
still regular
Yeah,
season it's still LT.
But that's still crazy for
I
a
know what
kicker.
you're
That's
saying.
still crazy. For
Yeah,
a
yeah.
kicker.
Yeah, no,
I
absolutely
outscored
insane for a
LaDainian
kicker.
Tomlinson. Oh, you must have been a good running back. I was a kicker.
Jason Myers is actually going to max out our cap. We're going to have to trade him.
But
That'd be like one of those Madden contracts, $50 million a year.
yeah, I mean, I think though there's not a lot to say about this Super Bowl though. To be honest, I mean,
I mean,
Super,
it
not
was the
great.
be-
It was a good Super Bowl.
The better team won. That was kind of really what happened. I mean, I think
Yeah.
the Patriots are in a good position for next year. I still think the Patriots have the potential to be one of the best teams in the league. They're just
Gonzo
young.
Looked amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, Leighton
Gonzo
even
looked
called it
amazing.
too. Leighton even said like towards the beginning with the Patriots, he was like very kind of against putting a lot of confidence in them because of the lack of experience, and I feel like that definitely did play a factor into this. I don't think it really reared up that much.
Some of their veterans didn't
in the
do a whole
playoffs,
lot.
but,
I mean,
like-
look at Stephon
no.
Diggs
Yeah.
there. Stephon Diggs did a whole lot of
Jordan
nothing that game.
Yeah, but I mean, he's got like a bunch of off the field shit.
Yeah,
he's
he
got
probably
going
had
with
something
it, so
hanging
I
over his
doubt
head.
he's fully.
You know, the Seahawks really. The
Allegedly.
You
Seahawks,
didn't cook my food
Allegedly.
right. You didn't
Hey,
cook my
the
food.
Seahawks
Editor,
really
editor,
had
pop
the,
a big-
alleged.
Anytime they make
alleged.
those hand motions, just put an allegedly over that,
Yeah.
please.
the Seahawks really had a stranglehold on the Patriots.
I love you,
year.
Stefan. I love you more than Cardi B does. It's okay.
Didn't they break up?
Yeah, bro. He literally had his baby mama in like the fucking front row. You know what? Let's not get into that, bro. Let's not get into that.
Okay, to go on to the next topic here, let's talk about the Hall of Fame. A lot of people are talking about two specific people that were snubbed from the Patriots. Robert Kraft and Bill Belichick were not first ballot Hall of Famers, which a lot of people are saying that's just That's a bunch of horse.
It's a bunch of
It's a joke.
Stupidest thing
It's a
of all
it's an
time.
actual fucking joke.
bunch of
Yeah, like
hullabaloo.
Yeah.
this. To put this in perspective, they tried to make a statement saying, "Oh, we don't like you." This more shows that Hall of Fame is now a joke, and it honestly might not even matter anymore. Like I wouldn't see it too much longer if they keep making decisions like these. It's stupid. Not adding Bill Belichick and um, Robert Kraft's just not a good idea.
The fact
Yeah,
that
I
Belichick,
really think that's ridiculous. It's supposed to be an unbiased kind of thing, and this just kind of really like showed a weird fucking Mean Girls type of click thing, and that's just
the fact that
I mean,
Belichick
at
and
this
Kraft,
point,
the fact that Belichick and Kraft don't have their names in Canton yet is kind of an insult to the sport itself. Like, just to be very frank,
Yeah.
because Belichick is
Tom Brady's not guaranteed anymore, guys.
yeah.
yeah. That's the wild part.
Yeah,
Is like actually they
that's what I was
might try
gonna
to pull this
bring
shit
up.
with them.
I mean, at this point, you're gonna say Bill Belichick, nor what's his name, Robert Kraft are gonna be first ballot Hall of Famers. I mean, you gotta bring up then Tom Brady has less Super Bowl wins than Bill Belichick.
Yeah.
So what are we gonna do now?
I mean, to be honest with you, I don't like Bill Belichick. He's the greatest NFL coach of all time.
Every
So, if we're putting that on the standard of that, Tom Brady may be the best QB of all time, but he doesn't have more Super Bowls than Bill Belichick.
exactly.
Not guaranteed.
I think it's just one more Super Bowl win.
Yeah.
I thought it was two.
But, like-
It might be one.
No. So what is it? The Patriots have all their Super Bowls. Tom Brady got one without the Patriots.
Yeah. And
Bill Belichick got
yeah.
two as a coordinator with the Giants,
Yeah.
Yeah. I forgot about Tom Brady's Tampa.
which he was the defensive coordinator with this guy right here, Lawrence Taylor. So
But
What
yeah,
about
I
the
mean,
cocaine?
they were both snubbed. I mean, everyone agrees. It's not really a topic to even talk about. It's
I don't even need to think about it. He's in the Hall of Fame. He's first ballot. I mean, I know we all talk about things like, oh, they're not going to remember this or that. Bill Belichick will be remembered as a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Oh, yeah.
Even if he's not in there.
you know what?
Like, this
Well, the
is
whole
one
point of the
those
Hall of
times
Fame
where-
is it's like, can you tell the history of the NFL without telling? Like, do you have to have this person included? And yes, you have to have Robert Kraft and fucking Bill Belichick. Like, there's no fucking if and or but about that. You have to
the
have
most
them.
dominant dynasty to ever
Exactly.
exist.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Well, the Patriots culture, that is like a huge staple of what, you know what I mean? Like, that whole Patriots way started with them.
Yeah,
Like,
kill the white
that's
guy
the part
across the
that like
middle.
is. Mm.
Since Canton can't get it right, I'll just start a Hall of Fame. Let me do it. Let me. I'll get it
All right,
back.
Landon.
Landon's Hall of Fame.
Landon Hall of Fame.
Landon's Hall
Drew
of Fame.
Brees
Who's
is
the
out of-
first
Drew
one?
Brees is
Who's
not
the
allowed.
first one in? Who's the first one
No
in, Landon?
49ers.
Eli Manning.
The first inductee to the
$20.
Hall of Fame.
Check your cash app right now. Eli Manning.
Jason,
You said $20 cash out.
Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
Did I hear that right?
You send it, he'll say it.
Yeah,
Send it,
I'll
he'll say it.
send it right now.
No. Say it first.
I don't do business like that. You're gonna send me
Where do we
money.
Hey.
go, Wacky coins?
Hey,
Where do
Lennon,
we
check
go,
your
Wacky
check your thing. Okay, so we're gonna go on to the next topic here. So just to bring up the super.
What just happened?
What happened?
I don't
What are we
know.
pausing for?
I don't know what happened.
My veiny idea hit the internet cable. I didn't say that. Will messaged me. My veiny idea hit the internet cable.
I don't know what he's talking about, bro. What are we waiting on? What
I
just
don't
happened?
know. I
What
don't
has
know what we're
happened?
waiting on.
I'm a bit confused here.
I think he's waiting for us to all quiet down. He's like the teacher. The 1, 2, 3. That's
POV,
No,
you're
swear,
in
I
a
can
Zoom
go
call, and
forever.
the second plane just hit the tower.
All right, so going on to the next topic here. So going on to the next topic here. we have MVP. A lot of people were saying, Drake May should have won it. It was a very close,
False.
narrow win for Matthew Stafford. I think Matthew Stafford should have won this
I mean,
by
it
a
was
landslide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did I only have one question about this. I don't really care that Drake May lost. I don't really care that Matthew Stafford won. Who the fuck voted Justin Herbert?
it was me.
Yeah, bro, that guy needs to be fired, bro. That guy actually
Yeah,
needs
bro,
to be fired,
you're
bro. Revoke his shit.
number one
You're
is
gone. Get out.
crazy.
It's I think
That is
it's
stupid.
genuinely
Put
with
that man in the nursing home. I don't care who you are. You don't know football. At all.
Guys, it was a
actually.
hypothetical. It was a hypothetical,
Definitely
and he was
Dan
behind a terrible O
Orlovsky.
line. Like, bro.
Someone called Dan
No,
Orlovsky.
it's not Dan Orlovsky because we know he voted Matthew Stafford because he said he was voting Matthew Stafford before that.
Someone
Who the
called Dan
fuck voted
Orlovsky.
Josh Allen though? Like, actually,
I actually think that the guy who voted. Okay, I understand that people were like, there's voting variety. I don't really understand Josh Allen, but I could see it in a world where they're like, oh, he has no team. Where the fuck does Justin Herbert come in?
I don't know.
You know,
It's just
in
yeah,
my
I don't
imagination,
get it
he
either.
got
I would
1
rather have
billion
Tila.
yards.
I would rather have a vote for
It was-
Tila over Justin Herbert.
it was
I'm being so for real.
Ifman. It was Ifman's and Josh Allen's PR team. So someone snuck
If
in.
man got slaughtered, at least Tila made it past the first round. Dude, no, wait. I think my brain just shorted out.
We're just
Mr. Ball Knowledge
Okay.
doesn't watch football.
that,
Mr. Ball Knowledge doesn't watch
that's
football.
pretty much gonna be
Wish we made
That's
it
my
past
bad.
the
wrapping up
first
our.
round.
That's my bad. That's my
Right.
bad, Jacob. I didn't mean to rub it in. I didn't mean to rub it in, bro.
Hey, we made it past the
So-
first round too.
I'm sorry.
Fuck you, Lennon.
So that's gonna pretty much wrap up our NFL section this week. We're going to the next with the NBA. That
don't know
Hornets
who it is.
Pistons fight.
It was a very
Was it fight?
that was the
Oh,
most
I do know
enjoyable.
that one.
That was the most enjoyable part of the game.
Malice at the Palace 2, bro. 2. If I got a nickel for every time the Pistons were in some of the greatest fights in NBA history, I'd have 2.
No,
But man, Isaiah Thomas, that man was going for someone, bro. It was funny.
God.
But
I mean,
yeah, let's just talk about it, man.
I don't want to talk about it.
I mean, that's pretty much all it is. I mean, they were just piecing each other up.
I'd like to see more fights, honestly. I want to see Draymond Green fight somebody.
So I guess to bring it up more plainly though, we're seeing a lot of talks about the contact in the NBA, being so weak now and all this. But I miss some of the more physicality in the NBA. I mean,
It's just a
you
different
didn't
game.
really get to see a whole lot of it.
It got
They
I
got
some-
to
miss
see a
the
lot of it.
Diesel
but,
days,
like,
baby. The Diesel days were the best.
The game.
back when you could be a more physical, team and all that. Now you really can't.
The
You
game
gotta
has
be scared.
evolved from physicality to
There's no
formation.
defense.
Well, and that's the difference. It's evolved from physicality, like raw physicality, to formations. The modern NBA is built on the idea of complex formations and just having someone always open to shoot beyond the arc, or having the ball pass at an exact point so you can get the layup. With that exactness, there's not really the offense has progressed past the point where you can't just like really shoulder check someone anymore. Like if you go to do that hard style defense, you're just opening up the opportunity for more points to be scored. So defensive formations have evolved to be more off ball, try and intercept the ball while it's in motion, if that makes sense.
Yeah. And
as much as I hate to say it, the old defense of Diesel, the 2000s 90s style defense, it's dead. You will never see it again, just because the formations have gotten so complex that off-ball defense is the priority now. Even more, offense is the priority now. Defense is almost an afterthought in the modern NBA, and that's just the truth. Like,
Yeah. But I pretty much that's pretty much all I had to say. I mean, Lang covered it up best way I. Yeah, ball knowledge right here. I mean, that's
That
pretty
was
much I agree
beautiful,
with
Landon.
everything.
Thank you.
That was
Thank you.
beautiful.
I actually know some stuff about the NBA. I don't
But,
know a lot about the NFL.
That's pretty much most of the NBA topics. I think my top 5 from last week's pretty much the exact same as this week's. I'll just read
What was
off
last
again. I
week's?
mean, nothing really changed in the past week.
No, because you weren't
Um,
here, Will.
so we had 5 was the Nuggets, 4 was the Spurs, 3 was the Knicks, 2 was the Pistons, and 1 was OKC. I
Where
think
the fuck are the
that still
Raptors?
stands.
What?
My glorious hero, Scotty Barnes. Where's my glorious?
That's what I'm saying,
Scotty
bro.
Barnes?
Scotty Barnes just shit on your poverty franchise. Like, what the fuck?
Are you a Raptors fan, Will?
Yes.
So we're just gonna forget about what Will said. So I still think it's a pretty fair top 5. Still, so yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's go to let's go a little bit into baseball. So spring training's starting up end of this month, pretty much less than a week away. At this point,
Christmas.
Christmas, just a week away.
so pretty much I put together a little way too early prediction for how the World Series is going to end up being. I got the
Dodgers winning.
Dodgers going to go.
Yeah.
Dodgers going to do it again. And then
I
for
actually
the
I
other
have a
side-
prediction. I have a prediction. Hear me out. Marlins sweep.
Okay, so just gonna forget what Landon said. So World Series, my way too early prediction is I'm gonna have the Mariners versus the Dodgers, and the Dodgers are gonna win it because Dodgers just spend so much money.
And then the
deferring all
Marlins
those contracts.
Then the Marlins roster rushes the field. Kills both teams.
So I guess
A meteor just comes out of nowhere.
what's next to bring up? Should the MLB have a salary cap?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, 100%.
I think the idea of a deferred contract has to disappear.
So the stupidest thing to me is that whoever has the most money just gets the best players. I understand that there should be, I guess,
Not true.
benefits. I know,
It's
bro.
not true.
I know you're a Yankees
Okay,
fan, but
shut- the only reason you care about this is because you're a Yankees fan. There should be an overall cap, and if you can put up that money, you should be able to get that amount of players. They should. No, you can't. Not right now. Put it down.
I'm saying when you're done.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'm not really the biggest baseball fan. Not really too knowledgeable on it. But I know for a fact that the Dodgers should not be able to sign the Avengers to their squad just because, hey, I've got more money than all of you.
in
So-
pretty much all sports, I'm a proponent of a salary cap. I'm never a proponent of a contract cap. But having a salary cap and no contract cap basically balances it out because a team can't play a game with one player, right? But without the salary cap, you can just again sign the Avengers.
Yeah.
If a team wants to spend
I mean-
$300 million on one player, they can. But the rest, as long as it fits within their cap boundaries. Otherwise,
Yeah. I think that there needs to be a cap, but I also think that the other point needs to be made of there needs to be a minimum that teams are spending because you have way too many owners that are very fucking stingy. Way too many. Like I
mean,
get
those
you
owners
know,
just
you
need
have
to be
smaller
phased out.
markets and stuff like that, but like you have so many owners that don't want to spend money on like players and stuff like that, and it's ridiculous. And you have these franchises that have been just like in poverty for so long because of these owners.
yeah.
That's where I'm like, there needs to be a salary cap, but there also needs to be a base minimum of like how
A
much
league
money
minimum.
you are required to put in.
And I mean, the MLB is the clearest example of, like Will said, it's a poverty cycle, because these teams don't make money. They're small market, right? They don't make money because they're bad. Because they're bad, they don't sell tickets. Because they don't sell tickets, they don't make money, and they can't sign players. It's just a poverty cycle where they're continuously bad, and that leaves teams like the Dodgers and the Yankees to be the giants they are because there's no competition in the team market. Think about the good teams in the MLB. There's maybe
I'm gonna have to stop you real quick. Yankees don't know how to spend money right now. We're scared to.
but
Just 'cause they
look
don't spend money doesn't mean
look
it.
historically.
They're a giant among others.
Yeah.
Oh no, they're a giant.
Look
but
at my Marlins.
It's hurting my soul right now.
Look at my Marlins.
It's hurting my soul right now. George Steinbrenner would be rolling in his grave. I mean, with the amount of people we could have improved our team with by just throwing a little cash right there.
Hey Layton,
You know, the
name
fact that we haven't won.
name one Marlin.
Oh, I got one.
Active roster.
Edward Cabrera.
Okay. Okay, I didn't expect him. Never mind.
Pitcher.
He's like your best player.
I didn't expect him to go to name one.
So I'm gonna just put it this way.
Hold on.
I don't think
Sixto Sanchez.
Get your point. You're Mr. Baseball, all right?
I don't think baseball's dying. Don't take it this way, but I think it has lost its title of America's pastime because of how, like, there's a bunch of teams. It's not competitive anymore just because it feels like the teams who are going to win before the season. Like this year in the NFL, beginning of the season, you thought you knew. You didn't. Nobody knew. 3 weeks in, everybody was like, "What?" 7 weeks in, everybody's like, "All right, the Colts are going to be a contender." 5 weeks later, the Colts are like, "Yeah, they're about to be gone." Like,
I don't think it's lost.
different.
And
I don't think it's
I
lost
just
the
fact
title
checked
of
myself.
pastime,
Edward
but I think
Cabrera
it's
is
on the
no
trend
longer on
of
the
losing it.
Marlins.
I think it has lost its America's
It's
pastime.
getting. If the Dodgers
Sixto
make it back
Sanchez is
again
there.
and win it again with this fucking and then sign more Avengers, then yeah, I think you can
And
argue
it
it.
was-
But
I
like,
think
Well, the Dodgers
And-
have the whole roster of Avengers.
it's like on that fine line of it's about to like fucking tip.
and honestly, it would be different if the MLB had something like relegation that like soccer leagues have, right? But since we don't, these small market teams that don't make money can't be relegated to to different leagues where they're in.
They put a salary floor for this very reason about small market teams not spending enough money.
But it doesn't matter.
But-
It doesn't matter because that's not the problem. The problem is the teams that have money can
it
sign
used to be a problem.
5
It used
Shohei
to be a
Otanis.
problem.
you can
Don't worry, the
have
salary floor used to be a
well,
big problem.
but now that that's fixed, you have me, Jacob, Will, and you against Shohei Otani 5 times, and that's what
I'd win.
But
I
like
can't say
you're
what
batting.
Shohei Ohtani would do to you,
I
but
can bunt the ball.
do you remember that park with
I'm
Will?
batting a million.
That's exactly what would happen.
God, not like, but genuinely is like since there's no relegation and these teams have basically infinite money, the teams that are good have like a 1,000,000-mile head start, and then you have the A's and the Marlins and the
Hey,
Rockies.
bro, don't talk trash about the Oakland A's, bro.
Oakland A's.
They're not in
I don't
Oakland
think that's
anymore.
their name. And
I
No,
know.
Oakland.
they're actually the Sacramento A's for the next few weeks. Not weeks, few years until they move to Las Vegas.
Until they moved to Las Vegas.
But see, that's another example of like, you have a team that's there for so long. All these other teams are fucking buying so many players. The small markets are slowly dying out, and then they leave. They leave history behind, if that makes sense. And it's like it's sad to
But
see.
yeah, that's.
Baseball.
I think in the next 2-3 years we'll finally see a salary cap implemented.
Baseball.
Yeah, no, it's terrible. I think. Yeah, I think we see another Dodgers World Series, which we will see. Let's just be honest with ourselves.
Unless
Nah, the Braves will stop it. The
Shohei
Braves will stop it. Don't
Ohtani-
worry.
Just put me in charge of the Marlins. I'll have them there in the next few weeks. But
How much
I'll
money you got?
$5.
But yeah, that's pretty much all to really talk about.
But it's like
MLB
you don't see your
wise.
family until you win.
Well, it looks like
To
they're
go
never
on
seeing their
into
family.
the next few weeks. We'll start covering a little bit of MLB, a little bit more as we get closer to the season, and yeah, that's pretty much most of the video.
Yeah.
Next, just it was a quick week. We'll give you a little bit of a hint towards what's going on next week. We have a really good topic of the off topics. We're gonna be having a bracket style tournament for this one. It'll be pretty fun. Just a little side piece there.
Yeah. And
And
just look out for when the Heat win the finals and the Marlins win, and
then
and then the
and
Seahawks
then
win
next
again.
week we got a new topic to introduce. We're gonna have a little bit of a rant section called Flag on the Play, and make sure you bring your challenge flags for that. So we'll see you next time, guys. Thanks for watching.